I'll also show you a little mini tutorial. Hey guys, welcome back. So I got a video for y'all today on this palette right here. This is the Face Candy Smoothie eyeshadow collection. Super duper cute. So we're gonna do like we normally do in these videos. We'll talk about the pricing, we'll look at the packaging, we'll look at some swatches. I will show you the two palettes side by side between the smoothie and the milkshake palette. We'll just kind of like look at how the two palettes differ and compare. And we'll talk about the formula of these shadows, just how they are to work with, my overall thoughts and review on this palette, and then I'll also show you a little mini tutorial on this eye look right here. Just kind of a soft sort of a look. So yeah, we're just gonna chat a lot about this palette. So let's get to it. Okay, so the price of this palette is $12 individually, or you can purchase it in a bundle with the milkshake palette for $20. So $12 individually or $20 in the bundle. As far as the packaging, it is beautiful. It's this gorgeous kind of gradient look between a purpley pink shade and kind of like a yellowy peachy shade in the middle. It's so pretty to look at. I love it. And then there are little, looks like orange slices to me in the background. It's just super duper cute. Love the look of it. This is what the little outside sleeve looks like. So same sort of idea there. It feels nice and weighty. So it feels like a nice quality palette. So really good packaging on it in comparison to the milkshake. This is what it looks like. So same sort of peachy kind of a theme, but obviously different. You do get a nice functional mirror in here, which is great. Even the detail on the side, like how the colors continue on the side, it's just really pretty. So yeah, functional mirror in here. As far as what you get in here, overall this is a lighter palette than the milkshake and also slightly more cool toned, because you do have some kind of taupey sort of shades in here. There's a pink, a purple, a kind of icy color. There are some, you know, warmer tones like this orangey shade. This one, I don't know. What do you think that is? I don't know if that's cool toned or warm toned. So there are some different things in here, but overall this is lighter and slightly more cool toned than the milkshake. Let me show you them side by side. Okay, so the milkshake is on the top and then the smoothie palette is on the bottom. So you can see just overall a deeper palette, you know, some deeper browns, a brighter shade. There is a purple in here, but I mean, there's blacks in this one, several blacks. There's a, you know, deep color here, but just overall it's darker and more intense. Like I would say more intense colors in this one. This one is a softer, lighter palette, but I like them both. I think they're both so pretty. I think that they just make perfect companion palettes. Like that's my favorite way to kind of look at these and consider how to use them. Like I'll totally use them individually, but I'm looking forward to pairing them together because I think that you can just really get some pretty eye looks both individually, but especially together. You do get a nice collection of mattes, shimmers, metallic-y shades, so there's a lot of variety in this palette. Really, really pretty. That is something different about this one. This is an all matte palette. This one has shimmers and mattes in it. So just an FYI, that's how they compare. Let's look at swatches. Okay, came in close for some swatches, and I also switched a setting on my camera, so hopefully these won't be washed out against my skin tone, so hopefully you can see them okay. So we're gonna start on the top left side of the palette. This is Pina Colada. This is Paradise Lost. Watermelon Whirl, Tropical Romance, middle shade of the palette, or middle row of the palette, this is Pineapple Punch, Mahalo Mango, I love that one, Strawberry Summer, Acai Dreams, bottom row of the palette, this one is Banana Baby, this one is Coconut Crush. It doesn't swatch so well, but it's really, really pretty if you use your finger to apply it or use some kind of a mixing medium. It's super intense and really, really pretty. I love that one. This one is Nectarine, such a pretty blending shade. And this one is Chocolate Melody. I love that name. This one right here, I think this is a gorgeous shade, Watermelon Whirl, but it does have chunky glitter in it. So if you don't like chunky glitter, you will not like that color right there. But I love it. I think it's a lot of fun, but that's just an FYI on that one specifically. But all just really, really pretty shades. Then as far as the formula goes on these shadows, just how they are to work with and my overall thoughts and opinions on this palette, you know, I really like the formula of these shadows. As far as the mattes go, I think that you will feel about these mattes however you feel about these mattes. So in this palette. So if you liked the mattes in here and you like the experience of working with them, I think you'll feel the same way about the mattes in here because they're basically the same formula in my opinion. Some people don't like this palette. I love this palette. I think it's an awesome palette. It's one of my favorite current palettes. I think these are blendable and easy to work with. They are a soft shadow, so they do kick up product in the pan and you do get a little bit of fallout, but I don't find it to be impossible to work with or outlandish amounts of fallout, but there is some because it is a soft formula. But I love this formula. I love these shadows. I love this palette, so I was excited to see that the mattes seem the same in this one. So shimmery shades, I think they're nice. They are overall kind of loosely packed, slightly chunkier shimmery shades. So I like to use them with a mixing medium. I think that's the best way to use them because it kind of helps hold them together and also intensifies them. So again, that's going to depend on your opinion of how you feel about using a mixing medium or a setting spray. I don't mind it at all. I find it to be fun to play with makeup. It's just kind of like using different application techniques with different products. So I find it fun. I don't mind it, but that's going to kind of depend on your personal opinion, how you feel about that. So just an FYI, those are a little bit chunky and need some kind of a mixing medium in my opinion. But overall, I think this is really nice. I like the formula on these shadows. I think it's cute and fun and just a pretty palette. Which one do I like better between the two? This one. I just overall like the color selection in here, but I think that they really pair so nicely together. So if I had to pick one, I would pick this one, but am I glad that I have both? Absolutely, because I'm gonna pair them together a lot. I think they are perfect companion palettes and just really, really pretty. I really like this palette. So that's my overall opinion on it, what I think about the formula and just the palette overall. So yeah, now we're gonna get into this mini tutorial, so let's get to it. Okay, so I've already applied some eyeshadow primer and set that. So I'm gonna get a little combination of this one and this one. Pineapple Punch and Tropical Romance on a big fluffy brush. Let me wipe off my big fluffy brush just in case. So Pineapple Punch and Tropical Romance. And just gonna apply that into my crease and transition area. This is my Cozette S175 brush. Just thinking I'm gonna do something kind of like, I don't know, soft and cool toned. So what I'm thinking. Now I'm gonna take my Cozette D220 brush and get some of Paradise Lost on that. And apply this into the same kind of area, but keeping it a little bit lower. Now I'm gonna take some of this amazing shade right here. This is Coconut Crush. It's really light color. Gonna get it on a small concealer brush and apply this to my lids. I think I'm gonna use my finger actually, because I think I'll get more intensity that way. Now I'm going to use this shade as a liner. This is Acai Dreams. So I'm going to get this on a liner brush from Sigma. I'm going to spray this with some setting spray. Wet my brush. And then I'm just going to line my lash line with this. That is really fun as a liner. So now I'm going to use some of Pina Colada as my brow bone highlight on a Royal and Langnickel shader brush. Just kind of cleaning up a little bit. I have a lovely pimple right here underneath my brow. Just a little tiny guy, just enough to make a little nice red bump there. No biggie. Now I'm going to apply some mascara, clean up my under eyes, and I'll be right back. Okay, then for my under eyes, I'm going to get some of Mahalo Mango. And I'm using a BH Cosmetics 10 brush for this. And I'm going to wet my brush just a little bit, just to kind of intensify it a little bit. Did I already say I'm using this on my lower lash line? I'm using it on my lower lash line. That's what I'm doing. Then I'm just going to finish up with some mascara for my lower lashes, just using my CoverGirl Clump Crusher, if I can get it open. Alright guys, so that wraps up this video. So I hope that you really enjoyed it and I hope it was helpful for you. Please do a thumbs up if it was. Let me know down below if you've tried out this palette. What do you think about it? I love hearing your thoughts and opinions. If you have any questions for me, just ask those down below. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!